Hello, Gemini. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hey, Gems, how are you doing? Your energies, as soon as I turned on the camera, were so soft and feminine, and this goes for males too, right? We have both energies within our body. Wow, I love it. Let's get to your written channeling immediately. Because for you, I got let's go, green light, more energy, more love, more laughter, more everything. So that sounds amazing, right? Let's have a look at your situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. All in the spirit to encourage, elevate, and empower you, especially if you're on your personal or spiritual growth journey, then these readings are very much for you. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards. And let's hop into it. Gemini, yes. Oh, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is an energy of, can be an energy of bit of a boredom, kind of an energy, or like, yeah, maybe not. But there's this let's go energy, right? That's the one in the back. That would be that one here, because there's 4 cups that have clearly been spilled. Like there's nothing to be gained from that anymore whatsoever. But there's this 5th cup in the background that is really calling you. There's something, let's go, let's get it. And I'm getting like, what I'm getting is like, let's go, Gemini. Come on, let's go. I hope that wasn't too loud. But that's kind of like the energy I'm getting here. So drop whatever it is that you're doing here, because it's not beneficial to whatever's calling you in the background here. They're calling you on this path. On this path, maybe even less treaded is what I'm getting here. On a new journey away from this here, because there's nothing to be gained from that anymore, right? That has been spilled. There's, yeah, go. I kind of want to leave that there though. Interesting. I just wanted to put it over here, but it just wants to kind of stay here because there's lessons in this too, or something to be gained and learned from these states too. That's why, you know, when we grow and evolve, it kind of like the lines between good and evil, or good and bad, and, you know, a situation was beneficial or not beneficial, or I liked it or I didn't like it, negative, positive, they kind of start to blur in a sense when it comes to worth, value of that, because they're equally valuable, the good and the bad. And that would be one of those that you may have not liked so much Gemini, but it's equally as much as this path, as much as the journey. There's an acceptance of sorts in that. I hope I brought that across in a way so it can be understood. Funny, I just want to keep shuffling. Sorry about that. Yeah. I want to keep shuffling more. That's unusual. That's very unusual. Yeah. Wow. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. What's going on? That is the strangest thing. Because I can never cover these like here over on YouTube. And I'm kind of wondering what's happening. But that's the options. That's the calling you. There's this strong pull. I can feel it in my stomach. It's like pulling you. So strong, because there's so much more. Like, get your behind, sorry. Okay, I apologize in advance. Gemini, get your behind up from where you are and start moving in this other direction, because there's so much more that's waiting on you. What we see here is the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. We've got the King of Wands over here, the Wheel, the Ace of Pentacles. There's 3 aces. Three aces. There's 4 aces in every tarot deck, right? And you get 3 of them. There are so many new beginnings, and they're screaming at you, I feel like, get up. Sorry, gems. Let's go. Green light. More energy. More love. More laughter. More everything is what they're saying here. And this is funny too. I know these situations well, so please know that there's no judgment whatsoever from my side. And I know this feeling of lethargy, boredom, or just like, okay, go screw yourself. You know, I've been I've been down this road. And, you know, the feeling when you've done so much, when you invested so much and still nothing would come of it, or it would seem that way. And even if you're a tarot reader yourself, or if you're just, you know, reading the tarot for yourself or oracle cards, you know, sometimes, you know, if you did a love reading for yourself, or it would show up immediately after a breakup, that can signify like way in the future, but you may think it's for right now until you can figure it out in retrospect. This is what they were trying to point you towards, but you don't have the sense to see that far in the future, and you're not meant to see that either, but things will make so much more sense in retrospect. But there's a need for you to get up, sweetheart, because I promise you there's so much better waiting for you out there. So much better. Yeah, and now they want me to organize them. So first of all, there's love for you, lots of love. There's passion for you, honey. And I just want to kind of motivate you here. There's, monetary gains, but also, stability. It's all there. And that's something that Spirit is offering. That's within those. It's like little seeds that Spirit is handing you. What I'm getting is almost on a silver platter. But for that, you would have to turn around and actually have a look at this and be like, oh, there's actual seeds in there. What do those seeds signify? What's out there for you? There's so much more out there for you. There's a need to get started. This one, yes. Yeah, that's what's holding you back. The holding on to old feelings, unprocessed feelings and emotions, possibly also your old story. Again, I'm saying this with love, but there's like an old grandma. Imagine me as an old grandma, as your grandma or grandpa, however you want to. This old wise being that is coming through to let you know, ancestors with a little bit of a push here, or maybe just even sorry. Are you swearing a lot? I don't know. Because just like with an ass kicking here of sorts. And again, I apologize. I don't mean to come through so strong, but that's how the energies are really coming through. Like this really well-meaning ancestors that sees all of these things here, that knows what these seeds are. And they're just like, get up. Because there is a world of possibilities, of opportunities awaiting you here. Please get up. Situation is going to get better, so much better. You just need to get up. Please get up. It's like this. They almost want to, usher you towards that new way here in the past. This one, yes. Strong ancestors. You've got really strong ancestors. King of Wands. King of Wands. The interesting thing about the King of Wands, they're very loyal. They're very action-oriented, actually. They may be the one that want to do the ass kicking. But the interesting thing about the King of Wands, gosh, I hope you're taking this with a grain of salt, because they're just like, I'm coming in. If you don't do it, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. You better do it now. It's like that very strict kind of a parent is like, you need to do this now because they have the overview over things. They're just like, you need to clean up your room now because if you don't, that's not going to end well for you, kind of a thing. So they're really well-meaning, but often children, and we too, because we don't have the overview, it's like we're putting up a bit of resistance and being like, nah, maybe not right now. And they're just like, now, please. And they're saying it because they love us so much. They love you so much. That's why there is this sense of, now, please. Because I don't want to have to come in again and tell you again. Wow. But really well-meaning. Again, I really want to put this out there. They love you very, very much. This could be an actual person in your life too. They could be send-in or someone that you know that is speaking to you in such a way, because that's when you know you've got a good friend, by the way, because they will tell you the truth. I love that. I love that type of honesty. I really do, because this is, to me, there's only to be gained from that type of honesty. It really is. Of course, but then you can tell them too, look, you're coming on a bit too strong here because I'm trying my best over here, right? So it goes both ways. It's not just, okay, I'm going to come in, but also, you're coming on too strong right now. Let them know too. But they are really trying to convey a message here for sure. And they wouldn't come in if they see that you could do it on your own. So this is kind of like their last warning here before I have to come in and do something. Because see the strength here in the background with a lion? That's like, it's like, well, ready to be pouncing on you here. It's like, go, rawr, go Gemini, you got the green light, let's go. Tick, 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 like this. This one, yeah, okay. Yeah, the wheel. There's something that, that's a balancing act with the wheel. But there's also something, you better not be that grain of salt that makes that wheel slow down, because it won't. It won't slow down. This will keep pushing you until they've got you all the way up towards the Ace of Cups, towards that loving yourself, towards letting your heart light radiate here, Gemini. Like they've got you, they want to get you there. And it won't stop. Again, the best advice I have for you when it comes to the wheel is go with it. Go with the flow. Go with the ascension process here. Go through the motions. Like, do not ignore your emotions here, especially not this one with the Four of Pentacles, because that lets me know, again, that there's some unprocessed emotion that you're still holding on to. There's a story that you're telling yourself about yourself that may have been true at one stage, but you've outgrown it. That's no longer accurate. And Spirit is saying, hey, there's a new story for you right there. There's ancestors too. Baby, there's a new story for you right there. We love you so, so very much. That's why we're doing some ass kicking over here and placing you over there, because that's why we want you. That's what you deserve. You deserve all the love, all the passion, all the stability that this life has to offer. We don't want you to stay here, okay? Gemini, there's plenty more cards here on the table that we'll interpret over on Patreon if you're interested to follow us over there. I'm very curious because they're all turned facing down, and I'm curious what's underneath. If you would like to follow and if this resonated with you, link down below to Patreon. I also offer private readings, personal healing readings actually. They're great if you're looking for more insights on your situation. Again, all in the spirit of encouraging, elevating, and empowering you. I will not tell you your future. I will, these readings bring forth things that you can work on yourself, so you won't have to, come back to me so soon, or not at all maybe, because, they give you plenty of information that you can work with to empower yourself, because that to me is the most important thing that you can do, because you're a sovereign divine being, honey, and this life, this journey is trying to bring that out within you. You're a sovereign divine being. You're more powerful than you could ever imagine. So yeah, that's it basically. Hear me rant more over on Patreon if you want. I love you so, so much, so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting under the videos. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time or over on Patreon. Bye, gems. Bye-bye.